He was a high school teammate of D'Angelo. You know this story.
Talk about it.
Chase Young's high school teammate. All right, the two guys grew up together. Yeah. Chase Young and Jared Patterson.
Look at
he goes undrafted. Ends up being assigned undrafted free agent in Washington. It's a nice story, right? 5'7" running back. We got our guys. We got Antonio Gibson. We got McKissick. Comes into camp, dominates. Goes to the preseason, dominates. Has a huge second preseason game. It's all over the place. And Jarrett makes the team. 5'7". 5'7". Was a second team All-American. Guess what? Undrafted. Still makes the squad. I love stories like this. 8 rushing touchdowns in a game and still goes undrafted. It's what it is. Shout out to St. Vincent Pallotti High School in Maryland, where now Chase Young, who would later transfer, and Jared Patterson both are from and now get to play together in that area in Washington.
How about Washington's front office? Shout out them. The fact that they undrafted guy, they found him and loved him.
Unbelievable.
So good.
Good job, Martin Mayhew and the boys. All right. Number 3. This is a story you've been following on Hard Knocks. I don't want to spoil anything because you're just watching on Hard Knocks. You might not know it. Azul makes the team. Azor Kamara makes the team. The young man from the Ivory Coast who has been chronicled on Hard Knocks this entire offseason. He makes the final 53, and they are hard on him on Hard Knocks. You're watching all of the different coaches being like, come on, Azor. You're just getting screamed at for hitting the quarterback at one point. He hit Dak. Don't do that in practice. And then at other points, not pursuing the right way. Well, it's from the Ivory Coast. Ends up in Arizona when he's 10 years old, having never heard of football, never playing football, from Ivory Coast. He had been separated from his mother, who got here. She rejoins with her kids at the age of 10, and then he picks up football and then goes to the University of Kansas and starts to ball out and is this a physical specimen that is putting it all together up here. Now, the Cowboys, their defense was putrid last year. They could have gone out and signed a bunch of guys for big money. They could have drafted just all defense line. Azor Kamara was on the team last year on the practice squad. University of Kansas. We don't know much about him as a player yet, but we're learning about him on Hard Knocks. Look at this journey this young man has made. Born and raised in the Ivory Coast. He flees the Ivory Coast during a civil war. Moves to the United States where his mother was already, and he reunites with his mother after years of being apart at age 10. Did not play any football until he gets to high school. Goes out there in Arizona and balls out, has 26 sacks as a senior in high school, and is signed as an undrafted free agent, and naturally makes his way onto the team. You love to see it. I hope he has a chance to dress in an NFL game, but he made the final 53. Spoiler, Hard Knocks fans, I'm sorry. Azul, which his mom is yelling throughout the entire preseason, he makes the squad. All right, number 2 is a player who is close to our show, and he's going to get carries, and he is going to play on special teams. And you're going to see him Sunday night against the Bears dressed and making plays. Ladies and gentlemen, Rams running back, Jake Funk.
Yeah.
Jake Funk.
We got the funk.
Don't fake the funk. Because Jake Funk not only made the team, guys, you know I talk to those coaches, he's going to play. He's got a role in the offense. I'm talking, it could be 5 carries. Could be more than 5 carries.
Not special teams. Offense? He's in the McVay offense.
Offense. He's going to play for them. Jake Funk, who was a 7th-round pick out of Maryland, who came on our show, and no one had ever heard of Jake Funk on our show. I mean, he had a huge year after. This is the story. This guy tore both ACLs in college. 2018 tore one ACL, 2019 tore the other ACL. Has a big 2020, but he's at Maryland, no one's really on the radar. Maybe he's a special teams guy. Comes on Good Morning Football. And we asked him, why should a team draft Jake Funk? Listen to this answer and tell me if you're not ready to run through a wall for Jake Funk.
Starting with the running game, I think I'm a guy who's a very productive runner. I'm a guy who is a downhill one-cut back that, gives